This took me back. For those of you that don't know, man, I tried taking my own life with a loaded gun before. I think I was around 19, 20 years old. I had everything I wanted. Nice car, fucking girl of my dreams. All the clothes, all the materialistic shit that I thought I would make me feel better once I got. I was trying to fill a void inside of myself. What up, we're not so different brand fam. Hey, it's your boy Tyler, man, and I'm back with another one. Howdy, partner. We're about to get on this horse and get to riding. Anyways, man, what's happening? How y'all been? How you doing, man? I've missed y'all. What's happening? When did the world get so, like, negative? You know what I mean? It's like everything's just always negative now, man. That's all I ever see anymore, you know what I mean? And it's bullshit, quite frankly, and I don't like it. So we don't do that here, you know what I'm saying? We like bringing people together, you feel me? And we like having a good time while we're doing it. So let's jump on into this, man. Anyways, my dude hit me up. He said, man, Colicchie, bro, Drug Addiction Part 2, do not forget. I said, bro, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I did Savannah Dexter yesterday because I had to, you know what I mean? She dropped a new song, and like, I had to check my girl out. And, quite frankly, she's not my girl, so she's Adam's. Yeah. So I'm just gonna hide under this hat. I thought if I put my hat on, I might impress her, you know what I'm saying? She might, you know what I mean, be like, hey! No, I'm just kidding. Hey, I like making jokes, man. Y'all know what time it is. I got somebody I love, you know what I mean? Yes, I'm single right now, we're not together, but hey, in due time, it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Just saying. I'm a-waiting for a woman. Waiting on a woman. No, I'm just kidding. I got a lot going on in my life that I gotta focus on, man, and you know what I mean? I'm trying to get my shit together and definitely be that man of her dreams when she comes knocking on my door. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's get this off, man. Enough fun. Okay, let's go. Anyways, man, we're gonna jump into this. It's Colicchie Drug Addiction Part 2. I hope that this does not last forever, and if it does, hey, who cares? Hopefully you guys stick around. If you stick around to the end, hey, I really love you. Fucking love you. I already love you guys. You already know. But I want to give a big shout out real quick, man, to my Patreon. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And you definitely got some free merch coming. Know that. Let's get into it, man. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let go.
Colicchie, you know, to give a testimony, first you must survive the test. I'm feeling like I'm dying from these drugs that I injected. I can go in either arm, left or right, I'm ambidextrous.
Come on, baby. Track marks on that side? Really can't see him as well. This was my main side. I was a lefty. You know what I mean? But nah, I can relate, man. Super, super bad. Yeah, this is about to be, let's just get it.
My soul is desolate, my spirit is defected. I keep making wrong decisions that will never get corrected. I'm doing what I have to, never cared about the wreckage. I keep chasing this high, but I can't ever seem to catch it. I told you my story, now let me go a little deeper. I was dealing with a chemical that's deadlier than ether. I never show respect, living on the verge of death, cause this heroin will kill me, smell the murder on its breath.
And listen, that's the craziest part about it all. Because we all know when we're doing heroin, we all know that it can kill us. It's very deadly. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing Russian roulette. And when they say that, like, you know, my family used to always tell me, like, man, you know you're like playing Russian roulette right now. And I'm like, man, bullshit. Like, I know what I got. It's not that good. You know what I mean? But it's the truth, man. You never know. You know what I mean? You just never know. And I've lost a lot of friends that way, you know. They didn't think that was going to be their last one, but it was. And, you know, definitely bring awareness to that, man. Be aware of what you're doing. Not only to yourself, but everyone else around you that loves and cares about you.
I'm walking on this tightrope as I'm watching every step. Now I'm living on the run, I never sleep, I never rest. I'm having trouble breathing from the pressure on my chest. This anxiety is killing me, suffocating from stress. The residence I'm staying at is filthy, it's a mess, but I can't leave until this bag is gone and there is nothing left. So I'm stuck feeling empty, suicidal thoughts are present. The essence of my depression wants me dead without a question.
No, that's right. Listen, the essence of my depression wants me dead. Point blank, period. And think about how bad that our minds run our use. Like how it goes hand in hand. You see what I'm saying? Like when I used to use drugs, I self-medicated. So it was like when I was in that depressed state, or I was going through something emotionally, or my girl left me, or, you know what I mean, I had a bad day that day. That was all excuses that I used to use because I was self-medicating. I wasn't on medication. You know what I mean? I wasn't taking mental health meds. I wasn't taking anything for my bipolar. I wasn't taking anything for my depression. So my drugs was my way of coping with that. You see what I'm saying? But it kept me using far longer than I should have. You know what I mean? And then eventually you become dependent on it and you can't even get out of bed without having it. You know what I mean? Just think about that. How bad of a grip it had you. You know what I mean? That freaking insanity. How many times did you know when you got clean that if you got high one time it was over with, you was going to be back off to the races? But yet you kept doing it over and over again. It's a pure definition of insanity. We keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting a different result. When we know the outcome, we know what's going to happen once we use that. We know. Think about it, man. It ain't no mystery.
The shit is in my blood, my whole family suffers. My sister's getting high with me, was smoking like a muffler. My mother's an alcoholic, the addiction is intense. My father left in 84, we haven't seen him since. He chose drugs over us, and yeah, I get it. It's impossible to stop, so now there's crimes that I'm committing.
And I can relate to that, man. My dad left me when I was a baby. He went to prison. He's been in and out of prison his whole life. He spent more time in prison than he has out of prison. And he's over 50 years old. It's just crazy, man. You know what I mean? To sit back and think about that. Like, this man has spent more time in prison behind bars than he has outside of prison. And it's sad, man. And I hated him for the longest because I felt like he abandoned me. You know what I mean? And I literally turned in to the father that I hated the most. You know what I mean? When he abandoned me as a child, I always told myself I would always be there for my kids and I would never abandon him or abandon them. And then I became who I resented the most. I became that absent father and I wasn't there for my kids like I should have been. Drugs played a big part in that. You know, I didn't want to go around my kids high, but still, that's no fucking excuse, man. And, you know, if you all are out there and you see one of these videos for my kids, man, just know Daddy loves you. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about you all. And, I miss and love you very much. And I want you to know that. Don't never let nobody tell you different. And I will see y'all again one day. Know that. You know. I definitely miss my daughters though, man. For sure. But once I get a year clean, I'm going to try. Get back in their lives. Maybe the moms will let me then. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're just playing it as the times go. But I get to see my son whenever I want, which is nice. So, you know. Love you, little buddy. But Nevaeh, Jada, Journey, and Kingston, Daddy loves you. Know that.
I vomit in the sink every morning, I am broke. The complexion of my skin is gray, looking like a ghost. I guess I'll take his money, him and I were never close. I was supposed to buy crack, but somebody sold me soap.
How many times y'all get fleeced? Huh? I have. I've been fleeced. Boy, I'm telling you, too, for some big money. I want to go kill a mother trucker. Wiki. But hey, that's the name of the game. What you think was going to happen? Especially when you fucking with another addict. You think they wasn't taking something off the top and adding a little something more to cover up for what they took? Come on, man. You stupid? Would you have did it? You know what I mean? Come on, man. We've all done our little fair share of dirt, man. We're addicts. That's what we do. It's alright, though. It's all about progress, not perfection. Don't beat yourself up because you still have character defects. Don't beat yourself up because you still have the same mannerisms. We get better over time. You know what I mean? We can't just change overnight. You know what I mean? Slowly but surely, we keep leading by attraction. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about perfection. It's about progress. Just know that. You know what I mean? Don't beat yourself up so bad.
Never pay for nothing as I'm headed towards the door. And you can try to come and catch me as I'm running out the store. All I want is drugs, all I ever need is more. Me and my sister, we pass the needle back and forth. Blood is dripping off my arms, now it's falling to the floors. We manipulate the lighter, watch that flame hit the chore. She's pushing on the stem, I try to wait my turn. Every pair of pants I got is covered in cigarette burns.
Boy, I remember that, man. I used to always, man, stay fucking, dude. I used to get so painted. I would literally be fucking nodding out, dude. Just everywhere I went, too. If I wasn't annihilated, I wasn't happy. You know, I wanted to be completely numb to everything. So I would annihilate myself. And I would have super high ups, super high downs. You know, I was a speedballer, so I would do a big shot of heroin, big shot of cocaine, meth, whatever it may be, and I would do this all day long, because it was like I had an endless supply, because I sold it, you know what I mean? Boy, but I remember them times when the dope boy wouldn't answer, and I'd be dope sick, man, and oh my God, I thought I was gonna die. Knowing you ain't gonna die, but I really felt like I was gonna die, you know, and that's one thing that I always try to remember, was that desperation, you know what I mean? All the bad times, because as addicts, we seem to forget them bad times, and we always try to remember the good times. Don't do that. Please, I'm begging you. Remember all the bad times. Try to erase them good times out of your brain, because it's always going to go back to that desperation. Trust and believe. It's you're one away from going back to that misery that you was so comfortable in for some reason. You know what I mean? One away. Please don't use, man. You're better than that.
I'm living a life that's foul, never critically acclaimed. My arms are black and blue, I try to hit another vein. It's gonna take an hour, why every vein's collapsed. Should I clean it out with bleach? I don't even have to ask.
Come on, man. Clean it out with bleach? Bro, I was drawing freaking out of puddles, backs of toilets. Man, dude. There was one time I didn't have no water, and it had snowed. And I fucking grabbed some snow and stuck it into a pop bottle cap and let it melt. I'm over here breathing on it. You know what I mean? Like sickening. One time it rained and I'm sucking little raindrops up off the windshield wiper where it meets the windshield. Like, dude, sickening, bro. Shot up with pop. All types of shit, man. One time I was even dope sick and I shot up Hennessy. Because in my mind I was trying to trick myself and think it was dope because it was brown. And dude, it made me, oh my God, I was completely just so sick, started puking my brains out. Oh my God, it was the worst feeling ever. Please never do that. It is horrible. Horrible. Oh my God, I just got chills all up my spine. Ooh.
The answer's no, let it go, it's set in stone. See, I'm married to the needle, never touching methadone. My moves are unpredictable, my actions are erratic. And that spike is in my arm, I'm gonna die using addict. I'm drinking alcohol until I fall appalled. As the room is spinning slowly to the toilet that I crawl. Let's pour another drink, then it's shot after shot after shot after shot. Do this just to drown my thoughts.
Ain't that right, man? I was just explaining that. I probably did 30 shots a day of each. Literally. Ask people that was using with me. Motherfuckers would come around me just so I would get them high for free. It was horrible, dude. And when I sit back and think about it now, it's like, dude, like, that's how we know that misery loves company. Because, you know what I mean? Even though we don't have that much, like, we would fucking give away some shit to somebody to have them over there with us and get them high and ruin their lives too. How selfish are we? I mean, I know a lot of y'all was probably some loner people, but I didn't like being alone. I hated it. So I would get people high for free all the time just to have somebody around me. And plus, I was, like I said, an extremist, and I would take it to the extreme, so I always liked to know that, you know, I had somebody around in case I was to fall out and die or anything like that, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was bad, man. It was fucking bad. Like, just, it's one thing that I don't miss, man. And it's one thing, I don't sit there and think it's appealing anymore. It fucking disgusts me. And I'm glad that I finally got to that point, man, because I used to always think like, man, there's never going to be a day that I don't use, you know. Like never saying never to it is like something I never done because I always felt like I'm going to have to go back someday. But I truly can sit here and tell you guys that I never want to do that again. Never. I never want to get high again. I hope I don't. Can I tell you I never will? No. But I know I won't today. You're damn right I won't today.
Everything is blurry, I can never read the manuscript. Everything I'm doing, every decision is cancerous. I would crash, I could never find the landing strip. Ecstasy and mushrooms together, I used to candy flip. That was back when these drugs, they were fun. Now I'm manacled in misery, a monster I become.
Right, man. And like I said, we turn to animalistic behaviors and we become monsters. Run up on your grandma like, give me your money. Bro, I remember my grandma, bro, I punched out her back window while she was sleeping. I busted out her window, broke into her house, and went up in her room while she was sleeping and fucking took her purse, took off running down the steps, took all the money out, and ran out the door. Piece of shit, man. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about the woman that's letting me, this is where my studio is. My studio and my business is in her home. You know what I mean? I live on the west side of Hamilton. I'm on the east side of Hamilton right now at my studio, which is in her house. You know what I mean? Because she believes in me today. She knows that what I'm doing is bettering myself. And she believes in me. That's just fucking, it blows my mind. She doesn't have to hide her purse no more when I come over. Y'all know that feeling? When you get clean and you go into a parent's house or a family member's house, and the first thing they usually do is grab their purse and hide it. And then now when you walk in and you're clean and you're doing better, they actually believe in you and they don't do that no more. How good of a feeling is that? I mean, come on, man. Let me know in the comments below. Have you ever been through that situation where, like, your family members or, you know what I mean, would hide shit because they knew you was coming over and they didn't want you stealing from them? And then now you go over there and, like, it's like, damn, like, you get that sense of, like, you get a good feeling when you know that they ain't running to hide their purse because you're coming over. You know what I mean? Like, it just, and, like, they'll even leave the room and have their purse in there. And it's not a setup, you know what I mean? They actually are being genuine, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember the first time my grandma left her purse around me, I'm like, oh, this is a setup. She's around the corner right now watching. She's probably got her phone set up watching me, seeing if I was going to peek in there and check it out. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, man. But, I mean, seriously. I mean, let's be honest. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Heroin's my god, I follow orders that are strict. You see, I'm just a crew member, it's the captain of the ship. The stem side, call it off, try and use a damn brag. I'm feeling so alone as I am pouring out these sandbags. I'm pulling on the belt till every vein is visible. Every day I'm overwhelmed, stressed, living miserable. The drug game, I'm always losing like I'm gambling. I see she isn't breathing, so I call another ambulance.
Come on, man. And how many times have we lost friends? One of my buddies is still here. His name's Curtis. And his brother was my real good friend, man. And he was dying in the house, man, where we was at. And these people was going to let him die. They didn't want to call an ambulance because a lot of people had warrants and there was a lot of drugs in the house. And I'm like, no, bro, like, fuck that, man. He's going to die. So I drug him outside, man. Called an ambulance and I waited outside with him in the fucking freezing cold. It was snowing. And he's in a t-shirt and shit, and I had to drag him, and he's laying in the snow. You know what I mean? I think it kind of put him in shock to where it kind of might have helped save him, but I sat outside and waited on the ambulance to get there, man. And you know that they didn't ask me not one time if I had drugs on me or anything like that, or what my name was or anything. They just asked what happened. I told them that he was overdosing and that he needed help, and they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Didn't ask me nothing. You know what I mean? So think twice, man, before you leave somebody for dead. Please, man. Call 911. Even if you leave the scene, just at least call. Let them know what's going on. You know what I mean? You don't have to be there when they get there. Don't fucking let somebody die, man. It's not right.
We're lost souls, no guidance, no type of management. Every day is death and crime, I can't fucking handle this. I'm blowing out the smoke as I'm peeking past the curtains. Now my house is surrounded, I see their shadows, now I'm nervous, yeah. They're coming to get me, okay, maybe I'm just paranoid. No, everyone be quiet, I'm a silence, not another noise.
Bro, Now, we're talking about a guy that lives across the street from a cemetery. Me, yeah. Live across the street from a cemetery. Dude, I remember I'd be twacked out, man, on ice and thinking there's fucking shadow people out there. I'm talking every fucking where. Popping out of trees, fucking hiding behind tombstones and shit. Dude, there was a time I fucking held everybody in my house hostage because somebody called and said they was coming to grab something. And I forgot that they called. And there was pounding on my door. And I'm so fucking twacked out, dude. And high on cocaine that I swear, man, I told everybody, like, bro, the fucking feds are outside. They're about to kick the door in. They're coming to get us. And I gave all my drugs to everybody in the room. Made them all sit in a circle. And we all had to do all the drugs instantly. Like, get rid of all of it. We got to do it now. We got to get high. They're coming in. But I fucking was tripping. Held everybody fucking hostage, man. And made them get high. Fucking then, next thing I know, dude calls me and I answer the phone. I'm like, what, bro? The fucking cops are outside. He's like, bro, it's me. I was like, you're fucking banging at my door right now? I was like, bro, no, give me that back. Like, trying to get all my drugs back. It's done gone. There was barely anything left. Oh, my God. It was nuts, bro. Crazy dude, I got some crazy stories. Y'all don't even know, bro. If y'all ever want to hear them, man, let me know. Check me over out my Patreon, and I'll share them with you, because it's very sensitive stuff that I cannot put on YouTube. So, yeah. But I got some crazy fucking stories. Trust and believe.
Filling the void, I'm truly losing my mind. I'm using my license when I'm chopping up these lines. Trying to stay alive is how I really spend my time. I'm covered in guilt and shame, let me tell you about a friend of mine. She sold her soul, sold her body, she sold everything. She sold her house, car, even sold her wedding ring. She's starting to get sick and she's turning another trick. And she don't want to live this way, sucking dick for another hit.
Come on, man. And I know plenty of women that's like this, man. And I'm talking beautiful girls. Beautiful. You know, could do so much with their life, man. And there was a lot of them that, you know, tried tricking with me, man. And that was one thing I didn't like doing, you know what I mean? I mean, I have, don't get me wrong. Not a lot, though. I didn't really like doing that. You know, I thought it was kind of degrading to them. And I didn't want to be the one doing it. But I never looked at any girl differently because of what she done. You know what I mean? Because if I was a female, I would have been selling this shit all over the block. You know what I mean? I feel like if I'd have been a female, I probably would have never have stopped getting high because I would have always had a means and ways because I'm sitting on a gold mine. And I'm kind of grateful that I'm not a female because of that reason. But yeah, man. Don't beat yourself up, man. If you've had to do that, it's okay. You know what I mean? Don't beat yourself up and like feel as if you're not worthy of a great man and a good life, and don't think of yourself like, oh, I deserve to be beat. You know, all this bullshit that women tell themselves because they've had to go to that route of selling their body or things of that nature. You know what I mean? Don't let your man degrade you. If he is, fucking leave his ass. He ain't worth shit. Period.
You think it's funny, put yourself in her shoes and imagine what it's like to have no option to choose. And we're so quick to judge another, but what if the song was about your mother? Do you think you'd understand and still love her? All I do is lie, I never tell the truth. My neighbors see I'm sick, so I tell them I got the flu.
And that's another thing, man. My mom was a trick, and I feel like that's another reason why I have still a profound respect for them. You know, even though they had to do what they had to do, I feel like that's why I have a better understanding of it, because my mom used to be one, and why I kind of have a passion for the fact of, you know, of that, you know what I mean? And I don't look at them any different. I don't look at anybody any different regardless, but that's one thing that a lot of women probably feel like, ooh, like, guys are going to look at, you know what I mean? Like, people's not going to think of me the same now because I had to do, like, no. Quit telling yourself lies, man. Somebody's out there and somebody's going to love you, regardless of what you did. Because that's never bothered me. Never once has a girl told me that she used to trick and it bothered the fact of if I cared about her or not. Or it made me change the way I felt about her. That's bullshit. If they tell you that, they're just looking for a way out.
I rented out my car, I needed to get high. My dealer has my vehicle, I see him driving by.
Bro, every day. Every day we rented our shit out. Every day, bro. And then I started getting cars, like nice cars with rims and shit, and they loved them ones. Bro, I'd get $200-$300 a day for them motherfuckers, bro.
These track marks, I've had them since I was younger. I'm wearing long sleeves in the middle of the summer. The paramedics took my needle spoon in both bundles. While you hitting me with Narcan, interrupting my slumber. I turn into my my father, I'm hated, this isn't me.
Come on, man. Who's ever been hit with Narcan and was pissed the fuck off because you're not about to be sick? That's shit. You know what I mean? Think about it, man. We used to get mad about that shit, man. I remember plenty of times I had to hit people with Narcan. They'd come out of it pissed. Why you fucking do that? You should have just let me nod. Motherfucker, you was blue. You was about to die. What's wrong with you? Like, yeah, that's how it is, though, man. Drugs are fucked up, man. They make us do crazy ass shit.
I'm supposed to serve a purpose while I'm living out my dreams. I turn into my father, I'm nauseous, sick to my stomach. Chaotic or narcotics, this isn't the life I wanted. I turn into my father, I'm the devil in the flesh. I never have confidence as I'm settling for less. I turn into my father, and I hate what I become. So now I wanna end my life, I'm in search of a loaded gun. I'm feeling lost and...
Damn, man, that just took me back. For those of you that don't know, man, I tried taking my own life with a loaded gun before. I think I was around 19, 20 years old. I had everything I wanted. Nice car, fucking girl of my dreams. All the clothes, all the materialistic shit that I thought I would make me feel better once I got. I was trying to fill a void inside of myself that only God could fill. And I tried to take my own life, man. And I'm glad I fucking failed because I wouldn't be here today talking to you guys. So, yeah.
Broken, all I ever do is hurt. My mother's in the other room, I'm taking money out her purse. I tried to mask the pain, but it only made it worse. Then I finally hit a point where the drugs would no longer work. I'm killing myself slowly, I just wanna feel some freedom. My thoughts are paralyzing as I'm battling these demons. I used to tell myself that I would be better off, then I stopped listening to the voices that are inside of my head. I wanna change, I need to be a son to my mother, a brother to my sister. Look, I'm tired of the struggle. My obsession has been lifted, but destruction I can crave. But I'm doing what it takes so I don't see an early grave.
Come on, man. I know that's right, man. I'm doing everything it takes today to stay alive. Anything it takes. By any means necessary, I'm going to do whatever it takes for me to stay alive, and I'm going to try my best to become successful and to maintain that success.
I thank God I hit a bottom, now he carries me. I did it when my mother insisted I have to bury me. I've fallen many times, finally got my life together, cause I kept trying, never quit through every failed endeavor. Nowadays these parents, they are burying their kids or dying younger and younger than never get a chance to live. I'm trying to show the world hope regardless of what I did, and that is truly why I do this. It gets everything I give. I had multiple years clean twice, but then I lost it. Now my daily maintenance, it is suffocated and caution.
I know that's right, man. I had 18 months and relapsed. It doesn't matter your clean time. Listen to me on this. It does not matter whether you have a year, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. You're one away from being right back in that bullshit you was in when you got clean in the first place. Always remember that, man. We're only one away.
I tread softly, no tradition violations. Look, I used to be a loser, now my life's truly amazing. I try to be a service, you can find that in our symbol. I used to be shaky, but now I'm steady like a gimbal. I put my hands together every night to pray as I'm smoking, drinking coffee, relaxing with Jimmy K.
Come on, Jimmy K, man. He's from NA. Look, this is my just for the day bear. He's got a white key tag on. Just for the day key tag. That's the NA symbol there. Yeah, that's my NA beanie baby that I keep with my sojourner certificate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sorry, I hang it up here. I had to show y'all that. My bad.
I had to write a sequel, do it for our people. We all have our own issues, but understand that we're equal. There's many days that I want to give up and lose. Have my misery refunded, I've done it, it's nothing new.
Come on, man. How many times have we thought about using again? How many times have it popped up in our head that it was a good idea, knowing damn well it wasn't? You know what I'm saying? When you get them thoughts, man, call somebody. Get on that phone. And I know it weighs 1,000 pounds at times. Pick that thing up and call somebody. Tell them how you're feeling. Share what you're going through, man. I'm telling you, man. Pain shared is pain lessened.
Now I'm staring at my daughter and she's altering my mood. She's the underlying force in everything I ever do. My daughter is my everything and that'll never change. I can't wait until she's old enough and sees what I became. I love my daughter but she won't keep me clean. See, the drugs are just a symptom, now I'm fighting to be free.
Come on, man. The drugs are just a symptom, baby. The drugs are just a symptom. I cannot clarify that the most, man. Drug is just an underlying symptom. Once we begin to obsess and then we start compulsing, it's over with. We're getting high. So stop it at that obsession.
I try to separate all my wants and my needs. I'm working on myself, I learned acceptance is the key. Through it all, I try to spread a positive message. I'm dedicated to death with every breath I invested. I'm constantly pushing, I got this fire in my eyes. Listen, all my dead friends is what's giving me my drive. I try to play my part, but could always be doing more. They're calling it a battle, I call it a losing war. We gotta come together, my experience is real. You can identify with what I did, relate to how I feel.
Come on, man. I know y'all can relate to that, man. Come on, baby. My shit stopped again, man. I hope I caught it in time.
No pedestal is needed, I am very far from gifted. We all felt the same pain, but our stories might be different. With any brush, I'll paint a picture of a vivid image, but the message doesn't have a meaning unless I live it. I defy the odds where miracles live in proof. I'm alive to tell my story and I'm sharing it with you. It's God's grace and mercy, the reason I'm still alive. I'm watching friends using it, it's killing me inside. To anyone that's trying to change their life, you're my idol. Life will have its ups and downs, but I'm no longer suicidal. Nowadays, these artists, they just glorify the drugs. See, I'm trying to do it differently and glorify the love. And you can judge me, but I'm proud of my accomplishments. My name is Chad Smith and I refuse to be anonymous. I used to dream of living, now I'm living my dreams. No matter what it takes, my goal is to die clean. Die clean, die clean, die clean, die clean. No matter what it takes, my goal is to die clean. Die clean, die clean, die clean. No matter what it takes, my goal is to die clean. Die clean, die clean, die clean, die clean. No matter what it takes, my goal is to die clean. Die clean, die clean, die clean. No matter what it takes, my goal is to die clean. Die clean, die clean, die clean, die clean, die clean.
Let's go, man. That's what's up, man. That right there, man. That's what it's all about, man. My goal is to die clean. My goal is to receive that forever coin. You hear what I'm saying? Any of y'all that's in NA can definitely relate to that, man. Man, that was a good one, man. Very good, man. There was a lot of knowledge in that. Make sure y'all take notes, man. For real, dude. This dude knows what he's talking about. Flat out, man. Big shouts out to Colicchie. Make sure, man, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. If y'all want to check out the original video to this, make sure you get over there and show him some love, man. Smash that like button for me if you enjoyed this reaction. I appreciate you guys. Like I said earlier, man, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you already are subscribed, make sure you hit that bell, be part of the notification ding, 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 gang. You feel what I'm saying? And if you'd like to support me, man, I got a new Patreon. It'll be in the link in the description below also. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you all so much, and I'm glad, man, we on this journey together, baby. Put on your hat and get ready for the ride, boy, because we ain't playing over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? We saving lives. Let's get it. All right, man, I love you guys, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace, love, chicken grease. Bye-bye now.